I think even more than the exposure itself, it's just being able to find people to work with and finding like-minded people to push each other every day and get better and better and better and because that's, I mean, it's a growing industry and yeah, I mean, that's probably the number one thing I'd say. My name is Colin Canister. I'm a senior marketing major here at Kent State, and I'm a co-founder of a company called Famee Lifestyle.
My name is Dante Natalia Pantalone. I'm studying finance and economics here at Kent State. I'm a senior, graduating in May, and kind of what I do within the company is I deal with most of the business stuff since I am finance. So that's dealing with like order quantities, where we can get the cheapest products, working with the vendors, and then I also set up kind of most of the website. Me and Colin in the early stages kind of set it up, and then I saw that it was best that he focused more on the photography and let him do that since I'm not a photographer, and I can kind of go more towards the website design. And then but still everybody was there at the beginning with the website because that was like our main vocal point. We didn't really have the following yet.
So I'm Clem Pantalone. I'm an English major at Kent State actually. I'm a senior, and I mean, I'm sure they've mentioned it before, like we kind of are in the startup of it, so a lot of us kind of hold similar roles. I mean, I try and help out with anything with marketing or I mean just general business development. But again, like we all kind of do, we just kind of all pull for each other at the same time. We really have no specified roles right now, I would say.
FAME is an acronym. It stands for Fashion, Art, Music, Entertainment, and Exploration. And basically, you know, what we do is we set up profiles for people, and we have a website and a social media platform that allows them to display their work and connect with other people. It's basically a big collaboration website, very similar to like LinkedIn for business people, but it's a LinkedIn for the liberal arts community. So that's kind of what we do. We consider it, you know, it's a lifestyle, it's a family of people, and we just want to push each other in that industry to get better.
Talk to Asante, like have you met Asante from Regiment? We talk, but I never met him. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had a bunch of fashion members come out from Kent, Pittsburgh, and Erie from Reds 11 came up from Erie. We had Ace Supply come up from Pittsburgh, Foreign, also Pittsburgh, and then we had some Kent State people, for instance, Sultry Fashion, and then within the art program we had Natalie Royans from Kent, Emily Allwine, who's one of our first artists on the site. She actually came from our hometown of Greensburg, Pennsylvania. And then with music we had Dakota Wilkinson from Flight 619, and we had Ryan Caldwell, who is also from Greensburg. Dakota goes to school here at Kent. And then with our entertainment section, we had Kevin Budke, who's a comedian from the Hopewell area in Pennsylvania. He's actually moved out to California. And then we had Fluidity, who's Kent State's very own dance group, who they were actually, I think, the first video we've ever done as a company.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole reasoning behind the event was to bring the social platform that we have online into a face-to-face, you know, area where everyone can kind of conglomerate into one place and kind of get to meet each other. Well, at the same time, enthusiasts could also come that maybe aren't necessarily, you know, as creative or as like an artist, and to still be able to support that type of, like those type of people, those creative minds. And it was really cool to get to see like, one, the collaborations going between each other and the inspiration that like just happened from the artists being there. And then to see people, you know, coming in off the streets that had no intention of spending money to walking around and just feeling kind of like feeling the vibe of the environment and actually leaving with some really cool stuff that they got from, you know, either artists or designers. You want to talk about like the photos?
Yeah. So, I mean, kind of not so often, but regularly we do photo shoots and things like that when people, you know, want to get their art like professionally done. We'll do that. I'm like the team's photographer. So I do a lot of that stuff. We do a little bit of video. We work with you know, 321 Capture and Axel Digital. They help us, you know, create some different videos and things like that for people, and like we do some other stuff as well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things that we're seeing are people are coming to us and trying to find certain artists for certain things, and you know, we're taking kind of like a finder's fee. I mean, to kind of segue from like that LinkedIn comment, you know, on LinkedIn you see a lot of support from each other. Where in the art community, I mean, if you have your own website, if you have your own Instagram, it's kind of just like you're trying to put yourself out there rather than like being involved in the type of communicative thing like we have to offer. So I think our biggest thing is just that there is no like platform for it. I mean,
yeah.
There are for really every other type of industry, but this industry is so competitive and it's so kind of cutthroat that I feel like that competitiveness is like drained the idea of working with each other rather than just for yourself.
We do a lot of it, you know, just for the benefit of our artists. We want to see people, you know, do well. We want to win, but we want to see others win. So that's kind of that's a big part of what pushes us to be better every day. So.